Every choice you make as a Muslim matters more than you think. In fact, your actions can make life harder for other Muslims. Muslims that openly identify as Muslim, but they're either not doing things that as a Muslim they should be doing, or they're doing things that Muslims shouldn't be doing whatsoever. Now, I'm not here to preach to you or tell you that what you're doing or not doing is wrong, because you already know that. I'm here to tell you about the unintended consequences of these actions. How can one person's actions impact the whole Muslim community? By keeping on down this path, you actually make it harder on Muslims who want to pray and live a halal lifestyle. Now, you're probably asking how this is. Well, I'll give you a prime example. Back in my mid-20s, I was working at McDonald's because life was clearly working out for me at the time. One time during the shift, I asked if I could clock out for a break to go and pray, but the manager said, "No, you don't need to pray." So I said, "I'm sorry, but yeah, I do. My prayer time's come up." His response was, "Well, the other Muslims at work don't pray, so you don't have to either." Now, the other Muslim lads on shift actually corrected the manager and said, "Well, actually, he is right. We should be praying. We just don't." But he didn't change his mind. This is what I'm talking about. By their lack of doing what they should be doing, it made it harder for me to do what I needed to do. And I doubt I'm the only one this has happened to. The next instance is something I'm sure we've all heard in one form or another, and the conversation usually goes something like this. "Hey mate, do you fancy going for a beer after work?" "Nah, I appreciate it, mate, but I'm Muslim. I don't drink." "What? But I know Muslims who drink. My mate Hamza's a Muslim and he drinks all the time." Now you're in an impromptu debate with the other person about Islam and alcohol. Now, I'm sure for any Muslim out there who does drink alcohol, this isn't something they want happening to their brothers and sisters, but these are the type of scenarios that are happening on a regular basis. But just to conclude, if you are a Muslim who falls under one of those examples I've mentioned, then please remember that in those moments to non-Muslims, you are representing Islam to them, whether you want to or not. So if you are going to continue doing these things, at least maybe be open about the fact that what you're doing is wrong so non-Muslims don't get the wrong idea. Also, what are you going to say to Allah when he questions you about how your actions made it harder for Muslims to legitimately practice Islam? So yeah, just think about that. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.